Alrighty, we are live. It is Saturday morning. I got my coffee in hand, and we are ready to draft some best ball teams. Alrighty, sounds good. We just send out a little quick tweet, and we are all good to go. All right, gonna be hopping into. I don't know. I have a couple of the schnauzers left, and then I also have. I mean, obviously, I can jump into the super flex. I think we'll start with a schnauzer. I still have a bunch left, so let me see if. Let me see if this is even close to filling. Okay, 3 people. Yeah, we can definitely wait on this one. All right. All right. Tweets out. If you aren't following me on Twitter, it's just at Nolan Klein. Just like my name on YouTube. Um, it's a mix of football stuff, baseball stuff, um, random stuff. So definitely give me a follow on there. Alrighty. We are just waiting for a few people. And then we'll hop in. Let me go and look and see if we can do. Let's see if the puppy fills faster. Another 20-second timer. Okay, we're already in. I figured that would fill right away, so. All right, drafting out of the 6th spot. All right, so ADP in this definitely has figured itself out. See a bunch of quarterbacks at the start here: Allen, Jackson, Daniels, Hurts. So they're all going off the board right away. After doing a couple of these, I did one on stream the other night with Tyler, and I definitely want to you want to hammer quarterback and then running back in these drafts. Wide receiver kind of falls. Like you can look down the board here and still get guys like Drake London, AJ Brown in the 3rd round of these super flex drafts. And I have been seeing Lamar go at number 1. I don't know if that's going to be like a normal thing. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be normal or what. I think we're just going to go Burrow here. Yeah, we'll just go Burrow. And then we'll hope one of the semi-elite running backs make it back to us in the 2nd. I think after Jackson, Allen, Daniels, Hurts, Burrow, it kind of falls off. Yeah, Bestball on call, for sure. I'm an East Coast guy, so I'm always up super early. Usually a coffee, and then some drafts in the morning. So figured I'd just go live. All right, let's see. Yeah, so Genty. Hopefully, Genty or McCaffrey makes it back to us here. I'd love McCaffrey, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh wow, 5 a.m. That's a little too early for me, but good on you. Good on you for waking up that early. All right, this guy goes Genty. I think I'm gonna just go Derrick Henry here. Um, we can figure out quarterback on the way back, but I do like to get some studs at QB and running back. Oh, this is super flex puppy. Yeah, um, yeah, a bunch of when you see a bunch of quarterbacks in the first and second, definitely a super flex. All right, so guy at 3 and 4 go two quarterbacks. The only other one who did that was guy 11 with Justin Fields. Justin Fields in the first round just sounds so bad to say, but I guess rushing upside is there, um, and it can't be much worse than last year. Right, so yeah, hopefully some of these quarterbacks make it on the way back. Purdy, Prescott are both here. I would like Purdy. Okay, so they go Drake London. We're gonna take Purdy. Yeah, we're gonna take Purdy over Dak. So we'll start Burrow, Purdy, and Derrick Henry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, in this draft here. So yeah, notice morning rooms totally badged up, or yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's a couple bunch of badges actually in this draft. Now I'm very curious to see what goes on here at the fifth pick. Like this guy, happy. So no badge, which isn't fine. I mean, I don't even have one, but like goes in a super flex. Jamar Chase, Puka, Drake London. Like no quarterback, no running back, and you only start two wide receivers. So I mean, you can throw your wide receiver in a super flex spot, but seems kind of like a waste to me at least. This guy goes AJ Brown. I would have taken him. I actually am fine with Higgins though. We have Burrow, so we could get the stack there. Or we could go Chase Brown. I think we just go T Higgins. We get the stack with Burrow. I know these running backs are not going to make it back, which kind of sucks, but I just like to have that stack there. And yeah, like I was saying, best ball. The 3 wide receivers just seems a little behind. I don't know. I wouldn't love going 3 wide receivers and not having any QB or running back through the first 3, but hey, I mean, essentially it should make it easier for the other drafters. So he goes Penix to pair up with London, which is fine. And you can definitely zig when everyone zags. But I just don't know that. I feel like it really sets you back. All right, Garrett Wilson goes. Matthew Stafford goes. I think we go Marv. I like Harrison this year. So we'll get Harrison to pair up with Higgins at wide receiver, and we'll just kind of go with the hero RB approach with Henry. And there will be guys who make it back to us too. So it's not like we're setting ourselves so far back. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm always drinking out of the mason jars. All right, so I wouldn't mind Kittle here to pair with Purdy. I don't love going tight end super early in this format, but it is a stack. It is a stack, and it is our 6th pick. So I'm actually gonna do it. Again, I don't love it, but there's some questions about Pearsall already, dealing with some type of, if I can find it, some type of hamstring injury already. And we'll see what ends up with that. Big green tea guy. I can't get into tea. I don't know why, but it's like if I don't have my coffee in the morning, I'm totally lost. No, it's definitely coffee for me. And then coffee for me in the morning, and then what's even worse is the energy drink later in the day before the workout. All right, Henderson goes before us. I think I'm gonna go James Conner here. Just think he has more. I mean, obviously RB1 in the offense. I think he has a better opportunity for for more points than Montgomery. We also did a little interesting stack with Connor and Harrison. Russell Wilson. Some of these quarterbacks, I mean, I get it's a super flex, but they go really early. I would rather just take some chances late, like really late, rather than try to hit on like one of these guys like Rogers, Wilson, like that go early. All right. Interesting that Montgomery's still there. Thought he'd get taken over Pacheco. Yeah, see, Rogers goes there. Okay, Montgomery goes, which I totally expected. Now, question is, do we go with a running back or do we go with just one of these top wide receivers? I think we get a running back on the way back. I think we take. I think we take Waddle. I think we take Waddle here. So we got Higgins, Harrison, Waddle. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. All right, so we go two early quarterbacks, Burrow and Purdy. Just to recap. I definitely want to check in on this guy at 5. 3 wide receivers, 2. So his two top 2 running backs are Henderson and Judkins. Wow, that's very interesting. Yeah, a lot of pieces for San Francisco, Chicago, for sure. All right, Pollard went. Do we reach here? I think we go Dunze. I wanted to reach here on one of the running backs, and I hope Robinson makes it back to us. I just I just don't want to reach down that far. For a running back. And we definitely could have went Pearsall for the stack. I just don't know. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a hamstring injury, and um, they came out and said that he might not even be back till the start of training camp. So I don't love that. I think he'll probably slide in this draft or in the next few just with that blurb. Yeah, Harris goes. Running backs are definitely going early in these. Najee goes before Scadaboo and Tracy. I don't have much of Scadabo. I just like Tracy better. I don't have a reason why. I just think we saw him last year. We have no idea about Scadabo. So yeah, I mean with for sure. So um for sure best ball on taking Henry that early, you can kind of wait on some other running backs. Because he's going to be solid all year, and Connor's not bad to pair with him either. So totally fine waiting too. So Pearsall continues to fall, and both these San Francisco wide receivers are still here. We do have Purdy. We also have Kittle. I don't want to overdo it with the stack, but I feel like if okay, so Ayuk goes. Okay, so Pearsall goes right before us. I'm actually gonna take. I'm gonna take Charbonnet. Actually, no. I'm going to take Travis Etienne. I still think there's a lot left in the tank for him, and yeah, new coach, um, pretty much the same opportunity. We'll see if he runs with it. And what I would have loved to do, honestly, is take Cooper Cup here and then snag Milrow on the way back. I would have liked doing that. But we'll wait. We'll wait and just see who falls us here. Just to recap, we have Burrow, Purdy, quarterback. It is super flex. Henry, Connor, Tracy, ETN, Higgins, Harrison, Waddle, Odunze, and Kittle to pair up with Purdy. So we got the Kittle, Purdy, and then the Higgins, Burrow stacks, which is nice. All right, not loving all these guys here on the board coming up. Could definitely go receiver. Don't have much of Trey Harris. I wouldn't mind taking him, and I think we're going to do that. Take Trey Harris to add to the receiver room. Oh, not me to do that. Okay, so Milrow goes right after us. Do need to start thinking about some quarterbacks. Um, yeah, for sure. ETN could get traded. It's definitely a possibility. Um, they did they did draft a guy and still have Bigsby there, so definitely is a possibility. Do need to start thinking about a quarterback here. I think. Wouldn't mind another tight end either. Trying to think if we have any stacks here potentially. Not really. Okay, Loveland goes. I actually wouldn't mind another tight end, although I think I'm going to go Benson here. Trey Benson for Arizona. We have Connor, but we'll just do it. Yeah, all good. Yeah, I would have taken the Loveland, but taken right before me. We can definitely hit one of these quarter or tight ends on the way back. Do we go Shador? I just find it hard to believe he sits the entire season. Okay. Gets taken a couple picks before us. Could do that. I think we are gonna go with a tight end here. I'm taking a little more of them. I think we're gonna go Pitts to pair up with Kittle. Some trade rumors. He could stay and find something. We'll see. Yeah, now I think now's the time we gotta figure out some quarterback options here late. Could come right back and take Kirk. To pair up with Pitts. But we'll see what makes it to it. Okay, so Kirk goes. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, I think we just pivot and go the big Q. Like rookie quarterback, late season with Purdy, week 14. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, bye week. That is tough. Um, could get one of these guys. I could go Gabriel. I do like Howard. I also think Rudolph could just be the starter. I think. It's unfortunate that we have like zero stacking opportunities. Could actually take Wilson. Um, Two is always hurt. We do have Waddle, so that could be a late guy we take. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just take two dice rolls. We'll see. I'm probably gonna take one of these guys here just to sure up that we get one of them. I actually think Howard's the play. Surprisingly, is it Howard or Rudolph? I'm just gonna go Will Howard. Rookie quarterback, early bye week, could be playing towards the end of the season when Burrow and Purdy have their buys. And then we'll roll the dice later on one of these guys as well. Like could go Gabriel, could go Zach Wilson. Just with the Tua stuff and how he's always hurt, might not be a bad play at all. Six wide receivers, got two tight ends. I think this team might be fine with just Kittle and Pitts. It could go three. Just take one late. Yeah, he does for sure. Um, I don't know what's going on with their quarterback room. They're waiting on Rodgers, um, you know, waiting on different guys to show up. But all right, gonna take Pat Bryant here. I think that'll probably do it for wide receivers for us. We take seven, and we got a pretty good core. And we got three more picks to play with. Definitely a quarterback is in play. Tight ends in play. Um, you guys like Gabriel? You guys like Gabriel or Wilson better? In the chat. Rodgers signing it. I feel like Rodgers doesn't care though. Like maybe he does sign there, but I don't. I just don't know if he really cares that much. Yeah, I feel like we have to go Wilson because of Waddle, just to get the stack. If he's there, I'll probably just take him, just to sure up that we get him. I do love a really late Keenan Allen. I know we said we probably Not going to take a wide receiver. All right, we'll just take Wilson, stack him with Waddle. We'll get our 4 quarterbacks. Probably need a running back and a tight end, I would say. Like Johnson over even Sanders here and Jawan Johnson. Theo Johnson does get taken though. Could go Kareem Hunt just for the early. I mean, I think early in the season he could get off to a decent start. Can go Arroyo. Okay, Arroyo goes. We're gonna just take Kareem Hunt here. Had him in my queue. We'll get our 6th running back, and then probably gonna cap this by taking a tight end here. Any stacks at all that we could have? Not really. If Johnson keeps sliding, I'll just take him. I know it's a horrible quarterback situation, but he isn't a bad player at all. All right, Johnson goes. Conklin? We have so many Chargers though. We already have Harris and Johnson. Maybe Cole Kmet. Taysom actually, that actually might be kind of nice. It's wild card. Don't really know what you're getting from week to week, but could have some spike weeks with like some rushing touchdowns. I think we're gonna just do it. Let it fly and take Taysom Hill. I just think over the tight ends we're looking at here, he's got better upside for some spike weeks. Dylan Gabriel could go undrafted in this Superflex. Which is wild. Does he go undrafted? Wow. All right, let's get out of here. Just to recap, Burrow, Purdy, Howard, Wilson. Got a stud running back in Henry. And then I love our receivers, Higgins, Harrison, Waddle, Odunze. And then some pretty elite tight ends too. Kittle and kind of wild, shots on Pitts and Hill. I don't mind that at all. All right. Gonna hop into one more probably here. Let me know what you want to see. Hop into another Superflex, or I still have some of the Schnauzers. It is 30-second timers. Probably do another Superflex first. I'll be right back. we'll just do another. We'll rip another super flex real quick here. Another 20-second timer. 100,000 for first place. Just waiting for two. These Superflex drafts are filling super quick. We're in, and we're in at 4. Okay. I don't mind that at all. Probably going to go one of the top quarterbacks again here. Allen, Jackson, Daniels, Hurts, with whoever falls to us. I just know Tyler from being in his streams. Yeah, in his streams. Then I went on his stream last night. Yeah, I don't know him like personally, but we've been chatting it up. On Twitter, in his drafts. So that's kind of how I know him. I don't know him, personally, but. Oh wow, okay. So you're watching him from the start. That's awesome. I just recently found like a bunch of the smaller streamers on YouTube, and I think I'm gonna go. I guess we just go Lamar. I kind of wanted Daniels, but Lamar at 4 in the Superflex format, I just can't pass up on. It'll be interesting to see this guy at 2. Went Bijan, which is fine. I'm fine with the elite running back in the first round, but at 2, I think the quarterbacks on the board are a little more valuable than the running backs. So we'll see what he does here. Yeah, the community for sure. The whole Bestball community, I find to be really really fun, entertaining to watch. So yeah. Okay. Thanks for the little tip there with the comment section. I'll have to do that. You're saying in others comment sections. I'm assuming. It makes sense. This would be so funny if Henry falls back to us. There's no way McCaffrey gets to us. But Henry probably will. Oh man. I don't really want to go Henry again, but I definitely could. McCaffrey goes. Yeah, won't do it in live. Yeah, that's fair. Do we go Henry again? Yeah, we're just gonna stick to it. We're gonna go Henry again. So we get Henry and Jackson. It's gonna be an interesting team. I'll tell you that. It'll be very interesting. Okay, now this is interesting because I've seen Fields go in the first round of these and the second. Okay, so he goes at the end of the second. I was gonna say it'd be very interesting if he made it back to us. St. Brown goes, and Puka's really falling. Is there bad news on Puka? Okay, goes there at 26. Bucky goes. Do we go Purdy again in back-to-back drafts? Yeah, we do it. I think it's going to be a good offense. Still have Kittle there. Ayuk, yeah, he's coming back from an injury. Pearsall, I'm sure he'll be ready for the start of the season. I think they'll be fine. And with McCaffrey at running back, a lot of attention is going to be focused on him. So I think Purdy will be fine. Yeah, for sure. For sure, I've cornered the market there. I should have every single Baltimore rushing touchdown, or just about. This guy at 11 goes Gibbs, and then 3 quarterbacks: Baker, Love, Lawrence. I don't mind the 3 quarterbacks in the first 4, but then you're hitting, you're just hammering wide receiver, running back the rest of the way. I'd honestly probably take one of these running backs if they fall here. Get the elite running backs, elite quarterbacks, and then you can make it up with wide receivers here later. Like plenty of guys later in the drafts. Okay, so Jacobs does go. Do I want Kyron? Yeah, let's go Kyron Williams. Here, we'll pair him with Henry. Yep, San Francisco for sure. Yeah, some of them are all over the place. Like with the Pearsall news, Ayuk, I think people are just a little weary on who's going to get the targets. I mean, somebody will. It just depends on who you're willing to who you're willing to commit to. Now I'm thinking maybe going one of the quarterbacks here, like one of the other elite quarterbacks, if they make it to us, and just kind of not punting wide receiver because there still is fine options, and you only have to start 2 a week. So like it's not like it's like crazy like you need them in like in the one like in the one quarterback rooms, but it's obviously a little different, but like also could just get an elite wide receiver. Garrett Wilson's still there. McLaurin, Hill. Okay, this guy goes Brees. I'm gonna just take Penix. I'm just gonna take Penix. Go 3 elite quarterbacks. Well, 3 starting quarterbacks, 2 elite quarterbacks, I think. And then we'll just from here on out we'll just hammer receiver. Thanks for the follow on Twitter, Bestball. I did see that you followed me on Twitter, so thanks for the follow. Thanks for the retweet. Really appreciate all the support. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yes, like after we take Penix, I mean we're already halfway back to our pick, and only Tyreek, Wilson, and McLaurin win as far as wide receivers. So we're gonna have to hammer wide receivers, but there are wide receivers that are on the board right now. Unfortunately, no crazy stacks we have really, which is frustrating. I like Worthy though. I like Worthy a lot, and he definitely provides the upside that we need at wide receiver. Devontae's also hard to pass up on. Evans is hard to pass up on. Okay, Evans goes. I think we're gonna take Adams in a new offense. Kind of slid down here as far as ADP. So we'll go Kyron and Adams. That's an interesting stack there. Who is the backup in Jimmy Garoppolo? Maybe a late Garoppolo flyer if something happens to Stafford. And we might get Worthy on the way back. If not, I'm fine pivoting to probably Devontae. Okay, Worthy's there. We're going to take him. We'll take Xavier Worthy. We get Worthy to pair up with Adams. I actually really like this team a lot. Yeah, I think it's a solid start. Got our 2 wide receivers that we needed, just because we didn't go any through the first 5 picks. Definitely need to look at some of the stacks here though with our quarterbacks and wide receivers. Flowers still there. I wouldn't mind that. Jawan Jennings, is Jawan Jennings just now the top target? Like for real, the top target? Yeah, I mean, if one of these guys makes it to us, I'm down going one of them. I think we're fine at running back. I mean, Henry and Williams is solid. I'm just gonna have a hard time going Jennings over like Addison though. Okay, Godwin goes, Pollard goes. Ugh. I think in this case we do it just because we're gonna get the stack with Purdy. So we'll take Jennings, stack him with Purdy. I don't love taking him even earlier than his ADP is, but to ensure the stack, we'll just take Jennings. Can definitely look at Andrews later for the stack. Pitts later for the stack. I don't mind any of those guys. And then I'm fine with whoever here. If Addison makes it back to us at 100, I'll probably just take him. And we really don't have any stacks close to us. We'll take Addison. We need to make up ground on wide receiver anyway. So if he's here, we'll take him. Okay, he goes. Olave or Jones? I'm going to go Chris Olave. Horrible quarterback, but we do need to make up some ground at receiver. So we'll take Olave. Oh. Rodgers in the 9th. So Rodgers at 105. Where are you guys taking Rodgers in these drafts? Is Rodgers worth a 9th round pick? I just don't like. Is he even gonna play? I have no idea. Like literally no idea. Queue up some of these stacks for later. Could take Pitts, or could take Andrews here coming up. Definitely in play. We do need to hit running back a little bit now. Now that we're kind of falling behind. I like Najee. Scadaboo goes. I wouldn't be shocked if some of these guys are taking running back here. I do like Najee over Tracy. But I wouldn't mind Tracy either. Wilson goes. Yeah, not 105. It's just too early. 105 for a guy who's not on a team yet is just too early. Do we go Tracy again? I feel like I have way too much of him, but we do need to make up some ground. At running back. And then Andrews doesn't make it back to us. He goes with the next pick. That was probably was not a great idea. We should have just taken Andrews to get him stacked with Lamar, and just got whatever came back to us at running back. Mooney would be a nice stack, and Pitts for Penix. I wouldn't mind them. Okay, he goes Daniel Jones in front of us. We're gonna go Darnell Mooney, and we're gonna pair him with Penix. Early bye week, but a unique bye week on this team. And then we'll have to make up some ground at tight end. And I think Pitts hopefully makes it back to us. Hopefully. Oh, did not mean to do that. Let's go on this so we can actually see here. And I'm honestly not even thinking about quarterback now. I kind of like the 3 quarterbacks off the top. I'll probably take a guy like with our last pick or second last pick, but I just don't have the worry if you're taking 3 guys like that. Ooh, Ramondre would be nice. I like Spears. I like Benson. Bateman also with Lamar. Do we go Bateman? All right, we'll take Bateman here. Wide receiver looks pretty nice. We got a bunch of stacks. Jennings, Purdy, Mooney, Penix, Bateman, Jackson. I like that. I don't want to overkill it. So we'll honestly probably wait on Pitts. If Pitts falls, he's at an ADP of 59. Most of these guys have tight ends, and there are definitely tight ends that I think people prefer over Pitts. So I could go running back here. Okay, so tight ends are kind of flying now. And I kind of like Rashad White over both these guys actually. I'm gonna take Rashad White. We'll get a fourth running back, and we'll figure out tight end. We'll figure out tight end later. Shador. Shador goes in the 13th. Yeah, see all like so guys we had queued up, Spears, Benson go directly after us. That's why I wanted to take the the running back there. And we'll see if the tight ends make it back to us. You never know. Could get likely to pair with Jackson or Pitts to pair with Penix. So we'll see. Okay, likely even goes before Pitts. This guy's got to go tight end, right? He definitely goes. Okay, he doesn't. He goes Quentin Johnson. Running back. And if Pitts goes, where do we pivot? Strange? Maybe Kincaid. Maybe just Kincaid. Pitts goes. That's brutal. Okay, I think we just pivot. We go Kincaid. Yeah, we go Kincaid. I like Strange. I just don't know how much he'll be involved. Do they just drafted Travis Hunter? Have PTJ? And he's definitely the third option. At least with Kincaid in Buffalo, if something happens to their wide receivers, he could be one of the top options. We got 3 QBs, 4 running backs, 6 wide receivers, and a tight end. Could double up on tight end here. Don't think there's many stacks we have left as far as tight ends. I think we just go Strange. We were gonna go Strange with a last pick. It was either Kincaid or Strange. So we'll just take Brenton Strange with this pick. Get our 2 tight ends. Could even go a third later. But this team, I like this team a lot, actually. Again, thank you all for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Definitely drop a like if you're on the stream now or watching as a video. Let me know how you're feeling about the season coming up, the off season, and how do you like this team? Just to recap, start Lamar, get Henry, We have the Baltimore stack there. And then Purdy, Williams, Penix. And then we kind of hammered receiver. And we're coming around to tight end. Yeah, definitely will. Best ball. Definitely will. All right, I'm leaning one of these running backs here. I feel pretty confident about our wide receivers. It's just who do we like better? I think I'm just going to take Giddens. Kind of an interesting offense with whether Richardson starts, Jones starts. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor does have some injury history. You never know what um, what's gonna go on there. So we'll scoop him up. Could even get Lloyd on the comeback too. And I think we might. This guy only has 3 wide receivers. Yeah, he's got to take a receiver. We'll just go Marshawn Lloyd. All right, so we're at 6. So 6 running backs, 6 wide receivers. We got 2 tight ends. Definitely want to consider quarterback with one of our later picks. Who did I have in mind? Oh yes, the gunslinger, Jimmy G. I'm trying to think who else is on the Rams. Who's their third stringer? Stenson Bennett. I wouldn't mind Jimmy G with our last pick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Best ball. Yeah. View for the viewers too, for sure. And since we kind of waited on wide receiver, we'll probably take 7 or 8 wide receivers. I feel like running back's fine. Wait, I'm fine with Henry Williams. Like if they stay healthy, that'll be fine all year. I feel like wide receiver we need to hit wide receiver, and this guy could be a great value. Heenan Allen at 213. Yes, he is not on a team yet, but I did see that he has no plans of retiring. So could be a great pick late here. I don't think he retires. You think? Comment below if you think Keenan Allen's on a team at the start of the season, or if he just hangs it up. I just have a feeling he's still playing at a high level. I don't know why he would. I don't know why he would not just keep playing. All right, we got 2 picks left. I'm kind of fine with just the 2 tight ends. I guess we'll actually take Ferguson. We'll take Ferguson and then we'll hope that, and we'll just take Jimmy G at the end. Young tight end. Same bye week as Strange. I didn't even look at that. Probably not the smartest idea, but it is what it is. I would have taken him or Arroyo. Arroyo's also week 8 bye. So Jimmy G, you gotta go way down the board. But I think just to get the late stack with Adams and Ferguson it could be kind of nice. I mean, it could be nothing, but he's been a starter before. He gets the opportunity. He could be fine in the role, in the backup role. We're gonna have a lot of Rams on this team. We got Kyren, Devontae, and Ferguson. If we take Jimmy G, we'll have four Rams at 4 different positions. Yeah, and I honestly would take another quarterback, but don't have many other great stacking opportunities. And if we already have Devontae Adams and Terrence Ferguson, like the offense is going to need to be good. So if anything happens to Stafford and Garoppolo does get put into that role, and I also haven't taken him yet, in any of these drafts. All right. Yeah, we'll take Jimmy G here. Again, it is super flex. It is a super flex league. We have Lamar, Purdy, Penix, Garoppolo. We do get the Henry stack with Lamar. Kyren, Tracy, White, Adams, Worthy, Jennings, Olave. I actually really like this team. Good team with a bunch of stacks. Yeah, and a lot of upside with. I think Keenan Allen's a lot of upside when he signs. I think he's going to sign for sure. So when he does sign, he's gonna go way up as far as ADP. But I think that'll do it for the stream today. Again, thanks all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for the notification bell. I'll tell you when I go live. Be sure to come back, get in some drafts with us. Sure we'll be live sometime this upcoming week. So have a great weekend, and I will see you soon.